Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisode. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got an entire collection of Valentine cards to show you. This is just one of them. Look at this adorable little dimension on this. I can't wait to show you what I've come up with, so come back and play with us. So for this card, which is a triple easel heart card, I went back to our vault at Paper Wishes and found this heart triple easel card template from hot off the press. And this one is really easy to use, and for those of you who don't have die cutting machines or electronic paper cutters, this is a great alternative. So let me show you how to put this together. So what you want to do, I'm just going to do this out of white and red cardstock. You want to cut one large base, so you're going to just trace that right here. Okay, there's also full instructions on this. And then I used, to get my score lines, which are shown here with the pencil, I just used my adorable scoreable scoreboard here and placed that right there, and then just went over that to get my score lines nice and straight. Okay, just like that. Put that away, and then what we're going to do is just fold those score lines like this, and then we've done the same here too. This is the middle section right here, and then this is the small card base, and then of course there's 3 sizes of hearts, which I've done from red cardstock. All right, so at this point, for this card base, which was well actually it's the large card base, I actually took that and lined that with some red gingham paper, which is from our Gingham Paper Packs #1, which you can see linked down below this video. And so after I did that, then I went ahead and glued the second one right here, and you want to glue them so that they're flush right here at the front. And we like to use Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue, and just a couple of dots there is going to do it. You don't need a lot of glue. Right? And of course I used pen here to show my score lines and things. I would advise using a pencil and then just erasing those lines after you fold them. Here we go. And we're going to do the same with this little small one right there. All right, then we're going to take our cute little hearts, and actually I like putting glue here so that it doesn't seep out, or I don't get some above this line on the back of my heart. So what I'm going to do is just put that right there. And you want that little base to be just a little bit above the heart or below the heart edge. We're going to do the same thing on this one for the middle part. Oops. And then finally, the smallest heart. All right, so once those are all glued in place, then we need a little place right here for stopping our, oops. When you sort of stack these all up, you're going to start with the back one, and then you go this one, and then you go to this one. The front one needs something to stop, and this has got a little bit of a raised edge right here with foam tape on it. So there's a little label right here. I cut mine a little bit longer. I just traced it 2 times, and you want to place it so that it's far enough forward, far enough back rather, so that this heart really stands up with that, just like this. fact, I think I need to get it a little farther back. There we go. So all of these then get stacked up just like this, and then it has a really nice display like that. So how did I decorate mine? Well, as I said, I used my red gingham paper, which is double-sided, so it's got the large checks on one side and the small checks on the other. I think we're kind of blurry here, Steve. Maybe we could zoom out a teeny bit. And then I used this set of Dazzle stickers, which is Be My Sweetie Pie. And of course, there's the red, the white, and the black. And I started off with just taking the red ones, the largest sticker right here, taking that off and matting that on some white cardstock and cutting around that. And then traced one of my hearts just a little bit smaller and cut that out, put that there. Then the next one, I used the black Be My Sweetie Pie, put that on some white cardstock, and finally used a white heart, this one right here, and then just sort of alternated with some black ones and some red hearts. Took the red heart border here and put that down each side. And then we've got this great stamp set. This one is called Love Strips. There are strips of little precious things. Your smile is infectious. I need vitamin U. I choose you. Of course, I chose You're So Precious to Me. So that all sets up really nicely and is sort of a nice little presentation there for your Valentine. So another card idea here for your Valentine. This one I wanted to do something a little bit more masculine, although I know we girls love our pickup trucks too. This is a thin line card, so this is 8.5 by 3.5 inches. And then I covered that card with wood and texture paper pack, and this one is the 8.5 by 11 version, which is just perfect for card making. It's got all of this chip paint and barn wood, and it's even got some brick and some diamond plate metal, some rusty metal on there. One of my favorite paper packs. So I used the wood one here, and then I took some primary thin line Dazzles and did the red ones at the top and the bottom. All those are linked down below. You're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page. Below the video, we have a whole list of all the products. And if you're watching us on YouTube, check the link below the video and you'll see that'll take you to our Paper Wishes webisode page. So we've got our little pickup truck here. We've got a set of Dazzles, come 2-pack. We've got the black ones and those pretty brown ones. And I just put this on some white Stampin' White cardstock by Hunky Dory, which is great for stamping or actually for coloring. And then I colored my little pickup truck using some Tri-Blend markers by Spectrum Noir, and I used dark red blend to color in my truck, and then my little bumper here and the little center of the hubcaps I used ice gray, and for the windshield I used the lightest color of ice blue blend. And I took my little gears from both the black and the brown set, put them over here, a little Hugs and Kisses cutting die from Creative Expressions. This is a mini expressions cutting die. It's just adorable. Cut that out of some red cardstock, and of course I referred back to my little love strips here for I Love Everything About You. And then I wanted to take these little heart stickers, which are just adorable for Valentine's Day. And I find using either a retractable X-Acto knife or this little pokey tool are great for just picking up these little heart stickers, and you can just pick them up just like that right there. They lift right off, and then you can just sort of put them on your card. We can zoom in on that a little bit, Steve. And then I also decorated these little the spoke gears over there. Oh, I forgot to say I did I Choose You stamp right down at the bottom. That was a really fun card to do. Might be giving that to my husband for Valentine's Day. Then got this one for you, and this card is actually made with, let me grab them, which is the Heart Window Flap die cut card collection from Hot Off the Press. They come 5 in a pack with envelopes, and they come already die cut like this. Really nice space for a nice message there. And then this little part right here, this heart just pops right out, just like that. And then I covered both the flap and the heart with paper, and then I foam taped the heart right there so that it would just lift up and you have your nice little window. There we go. And you still got your nice space for leaving your message. So I covered my card using 2 paper packs. This one is gingham number 2, and I used this really nice lavender gingham on this one. And this is Dotted Duos paper pack number 2, and I used the lavender dot on that one and the pink dot on the heart. And then my little heart here, my bow is the 1/4 inch glimmer ribbon, really pretty purple ribbon in there. And let's not forget this stamp set. This is Love Squares by Woodware Crafts. This comes, it's sort of a little, almost like a little square quilt. And I stamped this with tuxedo black Memento ink because I'm going to color it in with some alcohol markers. These are those tri-blend markers. And you could either put this just on a card, colored and stamped just as it comes like this, or you could cut it into little pieces like I did. And then after I colored them, some are glued directly to the card and some have foam tape on them, and it made a nice little closure just to be able to tuck that flap down. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I added some little thin line Dazzle stickers at the top. And these are pastel thin line Dazzle stickers, which are great for Valentine's Day. And I just use these white ones right here. You can see they're little border Dazzle stickers. And I put one along the top and one along the bottom before, of course, I added my little stamps there. So let's talk about these little tri-blend markers. If you've never seen them before, they have 3 pens in one, a dark, a medium, and a light. And let's see, the colors that I use to color this are bright pink blend, purple blend, true blue blend, and pale pink blend. So I'm going to show you using this purple one how this works. For example, when I colored, let's see, this one right here, this Love Square, I started off with the darkest shade of the purple, just along the bottom edge, just like that. And then I went to the medium or mid, and then I colored about halfway up with that, going into that dark purple and kind of blending that as I colored. Okay, and then go around that heart there. We're going to get to the lightest shade. And I'm going to color that right down into that medium shade. Oh. And as you can see, as you're coloring, it just starts to blend together really well and gives you an ombre effect. Just like that. And then I took the bright pink, and I'm going to start off with the medium shade at the bottom. And then just added some of the light pink, the darkest shade of the light pink, went into that bright pink color. Just like that, just to give it a little different color there. All right, so as I said, you could color all of these squares. You could just leave them in this shape, put them on the card front, and bang, you'd have a card, add a little ribbon at the top, or you can cut them apart and use them in different ways like I did. All right, so for my last card, I wanted to build a card using, oops, I lost some of my things here. Here we've got the card. I want to start with my card base, and this is 5 by 6.5 inch card that is glitter cardstock. So the entire card, front and back, is glitter cardstock. They come 10 to a pack with envelopes. And then I'm going to use from Joyful Christmas 12 by 12 cardstock. I love the colors of the plaids in here, so I am going to use the red plaid, and it's the red plaid without the snowflakes. And I just added Happy Valentine's Day there. These are the Happy Every Holiday Greeting Dazzle stickers. And they have just got every kind of holiday on here, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Valentine's Day, New Year's. And I took the red sheet right here where you can see there, just took off the Happy Valentine's Day. And I found it was easy to take these off by just using either my X-Acto knife or that little pokey tool and just lifting those off. I love the retractable one because then you can just pop it back in there and you're not going to cut yourself when it's laying on your table. So once we get this down, I'm going to use some of my Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue and get this tacked down here on my card. Oh, I think I left my glue without my cap on it under these hot lights. There we go. All right, we're going to put that right on that card front. I want to use a little extra glue when you're dealing with the glitter because you really want to get that going. Okay, and then we've got really cute mailbox and mini envelope die cutting set from hot off the press. And also, these are message heart dazzle stickers, and they're like those little confection heart dazzles, confection heart candies rather, that we get at Valentine's Day. And they're in all different kinds of pastel colors, and of course this really bright glittery red that goes great with our card. Got them all stuck together here. There we go. So all of these really pretty colors. So I'm going to be primarily using the red glitter and the pink one right there. And I've got my little mailbox right here, and I've cut that out of black, and then it's got the little white inside part. And then I've got my mailbox post that is cut out of silver linen paper or cardstock that's going to be linked below our video here. And we're just going to get everything glued in place. Here we go. And I even have this little red flag that comes with that cute little post box. There we go. And this little die set also comes with a little mini envelope that I won't be using, but it's so cute to use these on cards. Just fold that in, just like that. And then you can write a little message in there, and you can secure it with a little red heart dazzle sticker, and you can have it sort of stick coming out of the mailbox like that, or just at the base. It's very cute. But for our purposes, we're going to take these little stickers from our little message hearts. As you can see here, I took my message hearts and I went ahead and grabbed these. I've got my little bit of white cardstock, and I took one of my hearts here, pulled that off, put this on the white cardstock, and then I took the same one from the red, and I just want to take out those little letters and fill those in just like that. Got a little tear on it, but that's okay. We can just patch that right up. And then you'll notice that the inside of the C needs to have the inside from the pink part right there. And then like that. And then I would just finish the little TOO2 up there, and then take my little scissors and just cut around those edges, just like that. And then we get our cute little hearts. So what I'm going to do is there's a little slit right here in this mailbox that looks like the heart. I had to pull this up since I glued it down a little bit. The heart can just slide right in there as if it's coming out of the mailbox. Have it go like this. There we go. Now I'm going to put another little bit of glue there to tack that back down. Okay, and we're going to do the red one. And these are just tumbling out of the mailbox. And then we've got our little red glimmer bow. Put a little dot of glue right there and put that right at the base of the box. There we go, so cute. And then on this little red, glimmery red one, we can actually add a few more hearts too, just like that. All right, so there you go. You guys, we've got a great collection for your Valentine cards. Don't forget to get started on those. And if you're interested in our money saver, just look over there on the right-hand side of your screen and you'll see that money saver. Click on that, and down below the video, we have products used, and you can shop those individually if you'd like and add those directly to your cart. And if you're watching us on YouTube, they said look below the video in the description box, and that'll find a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page, and you'll see everything I just mentioned. So get to work on those Valentines. Have a great time doing it. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.